Now you can see I've already started the design of my layout. I left a space for a big title. I'm going to have one title for both the articles, and I'm filling up the space with some squares that include my color. So I'm going to have another big old square of color over here. And my plan is to put some pictures in those squares, but let some of the color still shine through. So here I'm drawing another square. I can see on the side where it turns green that it's snapping to a line. Now make sure that you align everything perfectly. Now here this gave me an automatic border color, so I'm going to say no border color, and I want this color to be a big old red one. So I got my eyedropper and I'm slick on the red. Now alternatively, when I make another color palette, another big old color block, which I'm going to do here, to choose the color I can say no outline and then scroll down and I can add my color this way as well. Now I'm going to need another text box. So this is the rectangle frame tool for a text box if I'm keeping space for text. Now I need to make sure that the space in between all these is even. That's having good alignment and repetition. I can see this one is actually not. I need to bring it in a little bit more. There we go. Now I'm ready for a title. And I'm going to say Kinder is rocking it. Because in the article, it talked a lot about how well they were doing. So Control Shift to make this bigger. Then I need to choose a text that's going to go well with my article. Kinder is rocking it. I like that one. Now I need to use a color for this text that is going to give me good contrast. Now because this is already a dark background, I need to choose a light color. So the safest for me right here is just to go with white. So that's paper. Kinder is rocking it. Now I need to put their words here. So I'm going to go find their article. So first I'm going to do pre-K, because pre-K comes before K1. And so that should make sense, okay? That's using the rule of proximity, helping it flow through. And here, this is, this is actually a rectangle tool for a picture, but I can right-click it, and I'm going to say content, text. Now I can paste in my text. So you can see here that the text doesn't fill the whole option, the whole section. And remember, I need to make sure that there are no hyphenations. And let me refresh this because I added more. I need to make sure that there's no hyphenations, my body's justified, and I have a space after the paragraphs. So the first thing I'm going to do is zoom in and look at where the paragraphs are. So greetings, and it goes until here. This is the paragraph, so I'm going to push enter. Now you can see there's hyphenations here, and I don't want hyphenations. So I'm going to select all the text, or I can click on Control A to select all the text in here. And right here I have hyphenation checked. I'm going to uncheck that so that there are no hyphenations. The other thing I need to do is check my justification, make sure that it's left justified. And this is justified with last line aligned left. Alright? This is left justification, or left aligned, but this is justified left. That means that, you can see the difference. Before, they didn't all go to the end. Now, when I select justification, it does. So it still doesn't fill all my space, but Miss Ashley did tell us that we need to make sure that there is space for a teacher tag. Whoever wrote this article needs to get credit for it. So greetings from the pre-K class. I'm going to add pre-K here so we know we're talking about pre-K instead of K1. I'm just going to space this out. And now I'm going to show you something called a drop cap. A drop cap makes a letter larger. Right up here, this is a drop cap. This shows me number of lines. I want it to be 2 lines wide. And I want not 1 letter, but 2, 3, 4, 5 of the letters. So 5 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's giving me like a little subtitle there for pre-K. You can do that with your first letter of your word. So pre-K is here. Then I will add my teacher tag right there. And the tags are in multimedia, Berkeley Times. I'm going to switch this, I haven't yet, but teacher tags. So you'll look in 2015 for teacher tags. Now I'm looking for Miss Becky. She wrote the article. And I'm just going to drag her in here. I'm going to put her right at the bottom. There we go. Now that doesn't quite fit all of the text still, so I'm going to have to make some adjustments. Now if I move Miss Becky up, you can see that she's going over some of the words. What we need to do is change the text wrap, and that's right over here. And I'm going to change the text wrap to bounding box. That way it's going to push some of my text away. And I want to get them aligned pretty evenly. Now this looks kind of funny with the words right up to the corner. So if I select just up one, it's going to go 1 point away for all of it. And I'm going to push that till I think it looks right. I think that looks pretty good. Can move this box up. Now because my article only went this far, I'm going to move all of this up to be aligned so that I have good alignment. Then that gives me more space for my kinders. So first I'm going to add the article to see what kind of space I'm going to need for the article, and then I can start adding the pictures. So right click, I'm going to change this content to text. Alternatively, when you add your text boxes, you can just draw them in, they'll automatically be text for you too. I think my alignment is a tiny bit off here. Move it up. Oh, there, that green indicated that it was perfectly aligned. Now I need to get my K1 words. Oh, I don't have them. Oh, there it is. Copy them. Oh, and because I just pasted it, it went there. So I have to double click here. My cursor's flashing. Now I can paste them. Now, wow, that is just so much longer. Your text is going to default itself at 12. I would like it to be at 11 so it doesn't look so goofy. Alright, so I'm going to redo this at 11. There, that looks nice. I'm going to have to realign everything. So you can see that this process is tedious, but I do expect you to take your time to do it well. So I want to make this Control A, make that font type 11. If you need to, you can go smaller. Alright, but 12 is just too big. Oh, and that fits pretty perfectly. So I'm going to make this a little bit narrower. Maybe I'm going to have this across the bottom here. And add a picture. Block over here. Now I need to add Miss Sarah's teacher tag. So Miss Sarah's over here. Now I want her to be the same size as Miss Becky, so I'm going to go up here and make sure that they're the same size. A little bit smaller. And here I go with Miss Sarah. Same thing as with Miss Becky. I need to text wrap this and increase the binding box. So, since I did this, I'm going to repeat that down here. Say K1 with a dash, go up to my drop cap, 2 wide, and this time I need it 3 across. Now that works pretty well. Now I need another box here to do a picture. Again, none of this, no stroke, And I can choose my color up here. I need to do another yellow one. I have lots of boxes here that look like they have a stroke. So I need to get rid of that. That has 0, 1, get rid of it, 1, get rid of it. Alright. Now my article's text is all laid out. I have no hyphenations. This was only 1. Oh, it's actually 2, so I need to go back and look where that break is. So we have enjoyed a lot of social development as we make new friends in class. I need an enter after that. Zoom in to read this, Control plus. Uh-oh, I can't find it. Oh, it was just one paragraph. Sorry, I was looking at pre-K. So we're good on that one paragraph. So the next thing I need to do is add some of my pictures. Here's my K1 pictures. I can choose which one goes best. Oh, I like this one of all of them together. I think that would look nice here. Uh-oh, I better change this. There we go. And I want to frame off another place for a picture over here. And this one I can just drop it in. Oh, what a great one of them. Now when you drop in the photos, remember we need to select Fit Content Proportionally, click in the middle, and then use Shift to drag out these edges. Alright, that's where I'm going to stop the tutorial. These will also be filled in with photos. Make sure you use the rule of proximity. The ones that are closest to Miss Sarah's article should stay with her. The ones by Miss Becky's article should stay with her. And the last thing I need to make sure I add is my page number. So I checked on the back board, and this page is going to be on the left side. So I'm going to make sure that my page number goes here. Now, if you don't know what your page number is, make sure you refer back to this document. And Jazzy was doing page 6, so I added a 6 there. To bring this up a little bit so that I can see that 6. I'm going to bring these words here. And I can put a little color right there to kick off K1. Make sure that alignment's okay. Alright, so I'm zooming out. I can see that my layout mirrors or looks the same as my inspiration, and my color palette over here is definitely being used. So good luck, guys. Make sure that you refer to Miss Ashley's website for those things that you can't forget. Alright, the hyphenations, less justification, adding a paragraph, page numbers, and the teacher tags. Those are things that are commonly forgotten. Alright, good luck and have fun.